Namaste. Welcome to the second class of Short, Sweet, and Sweaty. We don't have much time to waste, so we're going to get right into it. It's a 20-minute vinyasa, pretty intensive flow class. We're starting today laying down on your back. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. And right away, take all 10 fingertips behind your head, elbows out to the side. Bring your legs into a tabletop position. So knees over your hips. Shins parallel to the floor. Lift your head and your shoulders up. And start with basic crunches. Let's go 30 seconds on that. Inhale. Each time you exhale and crunch, you want to shorten the space between your ribs and your hips. However, when you come back out into that inhale, make sure your belly and your ribs are not popping out. All right, so keep things moving. Let's just start to add the legs and turn it into a bicycle, twisting opposite shoulder to opposite knee. Let's go another 35 seconds or so with that. It's a very traditional core exercise. You just want to infuse it with yogic quality, but slowing it down, smoothing it out, and at this point in our short class, really invoking some good heat. Let's go about 20 more seconds, you guys. Inhale and exhale. Looks really good, getting that full extension with each opposite leg. Last 10. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Right away, rock and roll with quite a bit of momentum. So rock the full length of your spine, get a nice massage, and then get quite a bit of momentum to rock to a standing forward bend. If you need to use your hands to get there, that's fine. Separate your feet hip distance, interlace your fingers behind your back, stretch your arms up and over, and really start to work your legs, zip up through those inner thighs, pull your shoulder blades up the back a little bit towards your hips. All right, so spreading open through the backs of your knees as much as you can. Take one more inhale. Release your hands to the floor. Bend both knees generously, dangling like a rag doll. Roll your way all the way up to standing. And when you get there, bring your hands into prayer. Step your feet together. From your roots, inhale, circle your arms up, glance up, drop your tail. Dive it out as you exhale. Inhale, glance out, flat back, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right, so let's do this. Put your right knee down on the floor. Send your left leg straight back out of your hips. So at this point, both palms are flat to the floor. Now, keeping a certain degree of length in your tailbone. On an inhale, arch your back, lift your chest up, and then exhale, round in, forehead and knee come together. So really round through your back, stretch it. Inhale, lift up, arched until it feels good. And then exhale, curl in, draw that belly up. Inhale, arch, a few more like this. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Hold that right there. Hold the exhale. Lift the belly. And then inhale, extend your left leg and reach your right arm straight forward. So stabilize your foundation. Make sure the back of the neck is long. And open your arm out to the right. So that's the easy part. And then keeping your leg straight, open that leg out to the left. Obviously, this is very early on. There's hardly any sort of warm-up. Don't be attached to jamming your leg way out to the side. Most importantly, breathe for 3. So your front spine keeps reaching towards the front of the room. 2. Bring everything back down the center line. Now, softening your tail, Take these extended limbs, lift up higher. One more inhale, put it all down. Tuck your toes under, press your hips back, downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank, so shoulders right over your wrists. So again, lengthening and softening your tail. Lift your right leg up behind you, so just a couple inches, not so high. Keeping this plank, take an inhale. Exhale, knee into your chest. Leg extends, inhale. Knee into your chest. Exhale that air. Last one, inhale, extend. Knee into your chest, hold that exhale. Step that foot between your hands, standing split. Launch that left leg up towards the sky. Release your head down. So making the most out of everything. We don't have too much time to spend in any one thing. Standing leg is strong, left leg is long. Take one more inhale, lift a little. Feet together. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend both your knees deeply, drop your hips down. Inhale, Utkatasana. So sitting down into that chair pose. Soften your tail, lift your belly up, flowing through this. As you reach up out of your waist, that's your inhale. Chest to thigh, arms reach back, that's an exhale. Your knees stay bent. Inhale, reach it up, number 5. Exhale, chest to thigh. Inhale, 4, fanning that fire. Chest to thigh, exhale. Inhale, 3, lift that low belly. Chest to thigh, exhale. Inhale, 2, squat a little bit deeper. Chest to thigh, exhale, last one will hold. Inhale, reach it up, pause right here, drop those shoulders. As you sit a little bit deeper, reach up higher. Last inhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, decompress, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, put your left knee on the mat. Send your right leg straight back. So again, starting with both palms flat, spreading your collarbones. On an inhale, lift the leg in the chest. You can arch your spine. Exhale, curl in to the degree that you can. Inhale, lift up, creating suppleness in the spine. Exhale, round it in, drive with your arms. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 2 more coming. Inhale, arch. Open those collarbones. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round it in. Hold that exhale out. So really round through your back. And then inhale, extend that right leg, send your left arm straight forward, stabilizing your foundation. Open that arm out to the left, open your leg out to the right without rounding your spine. So focus on that length between your navel and your chest. 3, that right shoulder blade is plugged in, supporting you. 2, come back down the center line. Take these extended limbs, lift up a little bit higher. Last inhale, put it all down. Tuck your toes under, press back, downward facing dog. So just stretching your hips back out of your wrists. Come forward to plank. Shoulders right over your wrists, lengthening and softening your tailbone. Lift your left leg up behind you. Take an inhale, knee to your chest. Exhale that air. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it and hold that. Feel your core working. Step that foot through. Standing split. Launch that right leg up towards the sky. So just make sure you're not gripping in your neck, nor your shoulders, or your face. And take that long right leg, lift up higher. One more inhale, feet together. Inhale, flat back. Forward fold. Bend your knees deeply. Drop your hips down. Inhale, Utkatasana. So adding another element to this chair pose, belly lifting. Bring your hands into prayer in front of your heart. Hook left tricep to the outside of your right knee or your thigh. Keep that pressure between your palms. You want your collarbones and your chest open. Now shifting that weight into your right foot. Lift your left foot up and sneak it back into a lunge. All right, folks at home, if you want to open your arms or bind your twist, you can. We won't be here too very long. Last 3. Keep focusing on that length through your front spine. Now ground in your feet, strong in your legs. Slowly come on up to crescent. So gazing and reaching up, take a full inhale. Open up to warrior 2 as you exhale. Spin that back heel flat and really zip up that left inner thigh. Feel the arch of the foot lift as well. Couple breaths here. Front knee tracking with your toes. Staying low in this lunge. Take your right hand outside of your front foot and send that left arm up and over your ear, shining that palm towards the floor. How's that breath doing? Just tuning yourself to that sound and that rhythm. So outer right hip hugging the center line, back foot still pressing. Slowly, without losing depth, inhale, come on up to warrior 2. So that front knee does not straighten at all. Listen, stay with me. Turn your right palm towards the sky. Take it into reverse warrior. Now, stretching back, keeping your torso as it is. Slowly press your right leg straight. Reaching back, take an inhale, and then exhale into triangle pose. Right hand where it naturally lands. Make sure both legs are straight, your thighs are engaged. And put quite a bit of energy into this left hand so that you can lighten your right arm and especially that shoulder. So you're long through both sides of your waist, those ribs still humble. Last 3. You're pulling energy, drawing it up from the soles of your feet. 2. Slowly, as you bend that right knee, inhale, come on back to warrior 2. So that front knee is tracking with your toes. Wrap your left arm behind your back. Try to grab your right inner thigh. Reverse warrior again. Tracing that line from your hip through your fingertips. Take one more inhale and then cartwheel right through a vinyasa. So these guys make this practice look really easy. Those folks at home do the best that you can. Listen to your body. Take breaks when you need to. Skip vinyasas. Cater the practice to meet your own personal needs. On an inhale, hips press back and then float to the top of your mats. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, forward fold. So here we go. Bend your knees deeply, drop your hips down. Inhale, Utkatasana, so finding that nice low squat, belly lifting. Bring your hands into prayer. Hook right tricep to the outside of your left knee. These girls have a really nice sweat going. All right, you guys. So just make sure for now that your knees are parallel, your hips are in alignment. And subterranean, as you shift that weight into your left foot, float your right foot up, sneak it back into that lunge. And again, option to open your arms or bind the twist. Sometimes this is just plenty, a very deep, sufficient twist. Just wringing out, massaging your inner body. Last 3. Maintaining that length from your navel all the way through your chest. Now with your mind's eye in your feet, slowly come up to crescent, gazing and reaching up. Inhale, fully express it. Warrior two as you exhale. So you want that knee tracking with your toes, that inner right arch lifting, so that back leg is definitely working for you. Couple breaths here. Tail softening down, pubis floats up towards the navel. Take your left hand or fingertips outside your front foot and then sweep that right arm up and over your ear. So it's not just the right side body that's lengthening, that's obvious, but it's also this left side body as well. 4. As that outer left hip hugs the center line, your heart peeks up towards the sky. 2. Right, so once again, without losing depth, slowly inhale, come on back to warrior two. So staying low in your lunge, turn your left palm towards the sky, reverse warrior. So really stretching, lengthening that side body. Slowly press your left leg straight. So it should just feel like an awesome stretch. Take an inhale. Exhale, Utthita Trikonasana, making sure you maintain adequate length through that left waistline. Okay, so left thigh lifting up. This looks great, Angela. Breath flowing, full inhales, and emphasizing those exhales for 3. Heart center bright without pushing those ribs out. 2. Slowly, as you bend your left knee, inhale, come on up to warrior two. Lastly, wrap your right arm behind your back, left palm towards the sky, lengthening hip bone through ribs and fingertips. Last inhale, upper push-up position, hold plank. Tuck your hips, lift your belly up, and then one arm at a time lower down into a forearm plank. So make sure those shoulder blades, they plug in. They spread away from the spine a little bit and then down the back. All right, so no mountains or valleys in the hips. Hang in there, you guys. Rock your hips a little bit to the right. Come center. Rock left and then center. Continue on at your own pace. So it's not a huge movement. You can really make of it whatever you want. You want to make sure that you're feeling each oblique as you take that little twist of your pelvis. Keep driving out of your forearms and your shoulders for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to the center on 1. Re-tuck your hips. Lift those frontal hips up without sticking your butt up into the air. Bend your knees slightly. Press them straight. Bend and extend without sticking your butt up at all. We are so close to the finish line. Stay with it. Last 7. 6. Check the status of your face. Last 4. Front of the throat. Eyes are soft. 2. Press your legs straight on 1. Last 20 seconds. Put your nose towards the floor. Perhaps close your eyes. You've got 15 more seconds. Each exhale, I want that belly lifting higher towards your spine. You've got 10 more seconds. This class is almost completely finished. Last 5. Now, emptying out your low jaw, so making this really graceful. Press back up onto your hands into plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, hips press back. Exhale, knees on the floor. Cross your ankles behind you. Lay down onto your back. As you lay down onto your back, plant your feet, bend your knees, plant your feet flat as if you are setting up for bridge. And then cross your right thigh around your left thigh. So you have knees stacked on top of knee. Lift your feet up off the floor, Supta Gomukhasana. Reach forward, grab the outsides of your feet. Keep your low back down. Just maintaining a steady breath. And then hug your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg straight out onto the floor. Open your right arm out to the side like a wing. And exhale, take a gentle twist. Just a moment to relax into your spine. Pull some breath down to the base of it. And then come right back up to the center. Hug your knees into your chest. Neutralize. And then feet flat, switch sides. Left thigh wraps around the right, knee on top of knee. Reach forward, grab the outsides of your feet. So you're going to feel the stretch on the outside of that left hip glute area. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your face. And then hug your left knee into your chest, send your right leg straight forward. Open that left arm out to the side like a wing, and exhale, final spinal twist. And then come on back to the center. Hug your knees into your chest. One last time, last burst of energy. Lift your forehead towards your knees, engaging all your muscles. Take an inhale, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. So thank you for joining us in short, sweet, and definitely sweaty. Have a fantastic day. Make sure to drink lots of water. See you next time. Namaste.